Can it be your faith in?
What is up, everybody? It's your boy. It's the Don. It's the Godfather. It's the future Hall of Famer, the Saint himself, no relation. JD Legend back again. Bring you guys a live reaction to One Piece Chapter 1170 and Chapter 1171. Happy New Year's, guys. It's been a very, very long time since I've streamed on YouTube, but we are finally back. We're back in the thick of things. So finally, it's time to catch up with One Piece. It's time to catch up with I think the last thing I remember was Harold telling Loki that you are the one who was supposed to lead the Giants forward. It's been a minute, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man. It's been a minute, so I'm probably gonna have to do a reread to kind of catch up with everything. But we're here. Hopefully the mic quality is good. Everything sorted out. We had some crazy bodega yesterday. It was hideous, but we're back. We're kind of back on schedule. So expect content to ramp up again this year. And we're doing it again, bro. Putting in another shift. We're here. So shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody. How you guys doing? Yeah, it's been a minute. It's been a minute, y'all. It's been a minute. Happy New Year. It's been a minute. Death taxes and Jay being late. See, now we got to talk about y'all. I understand the whole Jay delay thing. But I started streaming like 1 minute late. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it really wasn't that big of a deal. And y'all just be like, Jay late, Jay's late all the time. So I get no credit for being on time. But for 1 minute, I'm late. It's over. By the way, the recap. The DBZ intros will come back. But I'm starting to realize I think I might do a DBZ intro for a chapter that my people have told me is hype and worth one. Because them intros, you know what I'm saying? That's a lot. That's a lot. But anywho, let's get started. One Piece Chapter 1170. Let's see what I missed, man. What did I miss? Chapter 1170, Contradictions. And the cover story is Jinbei as a ticket clerk for an eel train serving bentos. Not Jinbei in the UPS outfit, bro. Like, what is going on here? We've already got Jinbei in the UPS outfit. Anywho, the hammer sneak attack. Right, because the hammer attacked him when he was trying to get the devil fruit. Okay, I remember exactly where we're at. All right, cool. Bastard, who threw that hammer? Come on out. There's got to be someone here. Whatever, I have to eat the devil fruit. Chitter, chitter. Squeak, squeak. Chitter, crack, crack. So that's all that sound is coming from the hammer. Okay. Whoa, you've got to be kidding me. There's no way it's this heavy. So this is like lore accurate Ragnar. What's Thor's hammer's name again? Mjolnir, right? So it's Ragnar, Mjolnir, all that stuff. The hell is going on? This decrepit old castle is just falling apart. Slam. So okay, so I mean, he's just trying to escape from all the rubble. Your efforts are futile, Loki. Generations of rulers have watched over that devil fruit, yet for centuries it has gone uneaten. Not by choice, because no one could eat it. Ragnar simply hasn't deemed anyone worthy. But with my current strength. And then he gets, okay, so is that his leg? Did he cut off his leg? Okay, no, this is Shanks and Scopper Gaban. Okay. And they cut off his leg. Okay, they cut off his leg. Those wounds are already causing him a lot of pain. His healing abilities are struggling to keep up. Don't let up. He will eventually be driven into a corner. Folks like him are weak to Conqueror's Hockey coding. Okay. So it's Conqueror's Hockey coding that stops the immortality gimmick. So I mean, there's not much to think about. I mean, that's it. It's a pretty simple answer, but I guess that was always what was expected. But then, yeah, let's can we because I'm thinking about Egghead and I'm thinking about Luffy versus the Gorosei. And I'm thinking about Top Man. I mean, it is what it is. I don't really, I guess. Well, that's it. You just got to hit him real hard, I guess. Look, man, you know what? It's not worth this much brain power. It's not worth it. Let's keep moving on. Because, I mean, it's straightforward, right? That's the explanation. So it slows the healing down for them to eventually kill them? Is that it? Then why couldn't rocks damage Emu? So Emu got even better immortality? That's what I'm guessing. I don't know if that's correct, but that's what I'm guessing. Whether that's a good thing or not, I don't know, bro. You dare oppose me? Grah. You can't, wait, you bet. We can't let you run wild just because you've gone crazy. Gyaban-san, you're familiar with the weakness of the God Knights, right? I can't remember how many times they tried to take you back. That red-haired boy. That red-haired boy, you know you have him. He looks just like our captain's son. Hand him over. Back then, I'd slice him up and we'd send him packing. Wait, so they knew. So they knew the whole time he was the son of a Gorosei. And the Holy Knights even went back to get them and they would lose every time. And these are God Knights, right? Or am I tripping, chat? Okay, not Gorosei to the modern day. Not Gorosei, excuse me, but Celestial Dragon. Excuse me, not Gorosei. Thank you. He said Loki, Odin downscale? Wait, Odin upscale. Why is it an Odin upscale? Why are we upscaling Odin? Why? Why are we upscaling Odin? Let's be honest. These God Knights suck. I'm going to be real with y'all. All right? The God Knights are ass. Okay? For me, I'm just going to say it. It is what it is. Nothing about these God Knights have moved me yet. Like, it is what it is. They stink. The Holy Knights stink. They stink. They smell. There has been they are like there's some that have cool designs. Like, okay, in terms of like the concept of the Holy Knights, to me, in my opinion, because you got to preface these things and people are gonna cry. I think they stink. I think Somers is hilarious. I think Gunko with Brooke, I guess that's an interesting little storyline. And you got Kilograms, the friendly seahorse. I mean, his original design, like his humanoid design is a little interesting, I guess. Their devil fruits are cool. That's a good point. Gunko's devil fruit is pretty interesting. Somers, I mean, it's pretty straightforward. Thorn, here and there. Somers is a good villain. He's a classic villain. And Somers is hilarious. He's toxic. Somers, in terms of just like his personality, I think is a good little addition. Kilograms, the friendly seahorse. You know when you just like things that are just like, that are gimmicks? Like, we call him Kilograms, obviously, it's Killingham, but I'm calling him Kilograms, the friendly seahorse. He looks like a character that you just like. Because he's just a little goofy. I don't know, man. He's neat. That's the right way I'd say it. Like, neat. And you just move on. That's it. That's exactly how I would describe it, Librask. Just neat. I got no issues with Kilograms. He's cool. What is a kilogram? I don't know, man. Anyway, sorry, we got sidetracked. Let's keep going. That's a good point. The Holy Knights do feel like pre-time skip villains. Anyway, let's continue. That red-haired boy, we know you have him. He looks just like our captain's son. Hand him over. Back then, I'd slice him up and we'd send him packing. Oh yeah, that Summers guy did mention something like that. Those were the days. Okay. Those are the days. Frankly, it's surprising that a fighting force that originates from the Holy Land, most celestial dragons are useless. Those guys consider themselves divine, living sedentary lives. Wait, did I say that right? Yeah, sedentary lives, I think. Let me know if I said that right. Love you too, blah. And we keep and keeping well clear of our world. Bro. Sedentary. Yeah. What is up with me? Oh, sedentary. Oh my God. Why am I saying sedentary? Bro, I'm sorry. It's been a long day, y'all. All right. It's been a long day. I've had work, and then I started playing FIFA, and then I crashed out. And I'm not gonna lie, I got a little bit of head loss because I was playing FIFA before this. So it's really my fault. It's really my fault, honestly. So you guys just gonna have to forgive me. This is the best you're getting right now. All right. You know what it is? Treat this like, when someone's injured for a while and then they come back and they need to get back in game shape. He needs to get his game legs back. You know what I'm saying? That's it. My first mistake was playing FIFA. You're right, Blue Orb. That was my first mistake. So anyway, let's keep going, yo. Just get the rust off. You got to get the rust off. I got to get I'm out of form. We got to get back in form. It's been a minute, y'all. You hydrated? I got my water right here. We hydrating. And it's been a minute. It's been a minute since I've really hung out with my YouTube chat in a while. So this is good to see y'all. So I have no issues being a little off key today. All right, anywho, let's keep going. Meanwhile, my life's always giving me chills. You can call that fate. Okay, so we're running the fate gimmick now. Gaban-san, I want to save Harold, but you're the one who told me how hopeless it is. But you're the one who told me how hopeless it is once someone becomes a knight of God. I'm afraid Loki's our best bet. Don't make me repeat myself. Move it, Hammer. Wheeze, wheeze. So you're basically the National Treasure's guardian. How can you even move? What is going on? I am so over this. So then he tries to, obviously, he was never gonna beat that hammer. He said, get out my hammer. Wait a minute. Did it actually hit him? The hammer turned into a squirrel? He must use conquerors on the hammer or something. I don't know. Okay, anyway. Yeah, so the hammer is rattled. Be gone. How are we supposed to end this? Well, honestly, I've never fought one who has conquerors too. Soldier, stop Harold. We can't allow him to get his hands on that devil fruit. So obviously Harold is packing everybody up. They're stabbing him. He's still chilling. Wait. So he eats the devil fruit. The hammer turns into a squirrel, allows him to have the devil fruit, and then he comes out roar, squeaking, he's running away. Okay, so did you eat it, Loki? Show me its legendary power. So I'm assuming what he's swinging at is he's swinging at Loki. And then Loki swings back. And it's claws, so it's obviously a Zoan. He's pummeling Loki. And he's picking him up by his head. Huff, huff. I knew it, Loki. You have the blood of a conqueror flowing inside of you. Okay, so we knew that. Huff. Hey, if you've come back to your senses then, it won't last. Don't drop your guard. Look around. I'm beyond redemption anyway. You were being controlled, weren't you? Not quite. It's more like that thing is influencing my thoughts. I started to consider myself a god. You have what it takes to lead Elbaf well. Try to get along more with your brother, though. You're the worst, you know that? Having your own son take your life? What kind of father does that? One last thing. I almost forgot. I wanted to thank you about Ida. What are you? Burning down Alcohol Village didn't make her better, but I was touched by how much you loved her. Okay, so this is cold. I'm with this. So it's about to take over again. Hurry. It's taking me over again. I'll never forgive you for making me do all the dirty work here. I love you too. Ah, that's kind. Okay, I love that. That's nice. That's a nice ending. And ooh, look at that panel. Ooh, with the little lightning bolt. Loki, my dear son, the only thing that really matters is securing Elbaf's future. That's a great panel. That's a great panel. That is a great panel. This panel here, it's a good meal right here. This is good. This is good. I love how the lightning bolt strikes as he's hitting him with Conqueror's coding. My dear son. Loki's crying. So, are we done with the 90s? I think we might be done with the 90s. Hold on. So, I don't know how I feel about everything going on with Ragnar being off-screened, but I'm assuming we're getting that next chapter. So part of me thinks I should just hold off on how I feel about this first chapter and go on to the next one. I might just go on to the next one. What y'all say, chat? I should just go on to the next one? Should we just go on to the next one? Is that what we doing? Okay. All right. So let's go on to the next chapter. Let's just go on to the next chapter. Let's not even talk about it. Okay. All right. Now we're on to the new chapter. One Piece, chapter 1171, Ragnar, and it's Zoro with a cat on top of his head as the cover request. That's nice. Let's move on. Alrighty. If Harold left the castle in that state, he would have brought great calamity to the world. Okay, so we're back at the present timeline? No, not yet. Not present yet. I had a taste of that hopeless future during the fight. No matter how badly we wounded him, his body kept repairing itself. It's shocking to think something actually stopped him. Did you know this sacred treasure would be that powerful? Ja Rule. No, I actually knew nothing about it. All I know is I get chills down my spine when I imagine what would have happened if Loki hadn't been here today. ... When I join the God Knights, it'll be a new dawn for Elbaf. If you have any wish, simply name it, and it will be within your reach. You've truly endured a miserable, squalid life until now, my poor child. Forget your former life on the surface. The commoners down there don't even count as people. So this is how Garling approached Shanks when he pulled up. Interesting. So this is how Garland was talking. Someone's saying W Dad in the chat. That's crazy. Okay, and it's affecting his arm. Hey Shanks, stop it. That's a bad habit. You should never resent the circumstances of your birth. Why did Harold have to die? He was such a pure soul. If only I had been faster. This isn't your fault. Listen, Shanks, you are here for a reason. Everyone's life has some meaning to it. You just gotta hold on. If this happens when you love your is this what happens when you love your country so much? I mean, okay, one, that's pretty gruesome. That's a pretty gruesome sight. But no, this is not what happens when, well, Harold got here on his own. I don't know. Oh, he loved his country too much. I guess that's not a wrong statement. Hindsight is 2020. Hindsight is 2020. Yeah, and Loki doesn't know, obviously. So this is from Loki's perspective. So fair. Okay. Let's keep going. He was a rare ancient giant, enhanced with even more power and an undying body. Those traits made him a true monster, and yet he was still killed. Who could have, is something unforeseen lurking in Elbaf? We should have the abyss pentagraph carved by Harold inspected. That shall not be necessary. It will only result in the death of another knight. Every covenant comes with a price to be paid, even for Mu. So Emu has a drawback. So is it every night that he makes? If he loses that night, does he lose a bit of his power? He gets hurt from their deaths? Like, what is the drawback? Covenants are like Horcrux. So the only way to kill Emu is to kill all his knights first. I'm not familiar with the Horcrux from Voldemort, from Harry Potter. If someone can explain that to me, like the Horcrux is like were pieces of Voldemort's soul or something like that, and you have to like destroy all of them for him to actually die. Is that it? That's basically it. Okay. Okay. I haven't read Harry Potter. I've just seen glimpses of it and I heard about Voldemort. Man, come on, man. Who doesn't know Voldemort at this point? I don't know. If that's what it is, I mean, I guess that's not too bad. It's not too bad. Let's keep reading. He had no qualms about lowering his head to appease humans. All he ever sought was communion with other nations and peoples. Harold was a total aberration, and yet he was born with the blood of those savage, battle-loving giants. Had we admitted him into the government flippantly, his very presence might have destroyed it from within. Elbaf should never have known a king of his disposition. Forging a covenant with a cooperative ancient giant like him was an unprecedented opportunity. This disappointing outcome proves that history does not lie. We were always going to be incompatible. Never forget, Elbaf is of the D. Elbaf is of the D. What does that mean? Well, obviously, Joy Boy and Elbaf are very tied together. And then there is the giant straw hat. So with the giant straw hat, Joy Boy, did they originate as giants? I don't know. They were allied with Joy Boy. Yeah, who knows? Obviously, we don't have the answer, right? We don't have the answer, so we wouldn't know. Loki after this. Excuse me. Loki after this, the country will be in disarray. I'm heading out to sea, old timer. I'll take the surviving soldiers with me. What about Harold's final request? Tell the people of Elbaf what happened here. There's no way I can tell them the truth. Just drop it, all of you. Don't speak a word of what happened here today. ... If we say nothing, who do you think they'll blame for all of this? It'll always be the same as always. Say I were to become king. Can you see me actually honoring father's ideals? I can only tackle this in my own way. With this ability, I'll settle the regrets of the old man and his soldiers. Don't be stupid, Loki. The world government is a big organization. It won't be as easy as you think. Something big happened. Quest Castle was attacked, Your Highness. After that, I set out to sea. Hajrudin, By the time you guys returned to the island, everyone had already dubbed me Loki the Patricide, and I made no effort to correct that narrative, but ... It was not like I was crazy enough to brag about killing him either. I just didn't want everything he stood for to be dismissed because of how things turned out. With all that in mind, he's telling the truth, Hajrudin. Get it already? I really didn't want to relive all this crap. Elder Hyrule always opposed your execution. I can understand why you chose to keep this secret. Father choosing death in the face of the government's manipulation. The world government has been ... our enemy all this time. Yes. Yes. Why, yes, they have. There's no way we got Bodega. Did we get Bodega? We're good. We're here. What happened? We're good, right? Wait, it was 1 second of lag and we're screaming Bodega like that? Bro, y'all gotta have some shame, man. Was it that bad? Hey, man. Yo, the chat is crazy, bro. They had me... Oh, my stream was off. Oh, was this just for Twitch? How about the YouTube guys? The YouTube guys, you guys okay? Was it just for Twitch? YouTube all good. Okay, so it was just Twitch. Oh, it was just Twitch. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. They begging it. They begging it. Okay, that's fine. We didn't even lag. It was just Twitch. It wasn't even me. It was Twitch. Oh, no, I see. I see. It says stream is disconnected, attempting to reconnect 2 minutes ago. Okay, never mind. All right. Yeah, my bad. I don't know what happened. Blame Xfinity. It's not me. Anyway, let's read the chapter. I think I saw Valen in chat. What's up, man? Anywho, let's keep going. The world government has been our enemy this whole time. I wonder, what did they do to Father? Indeed, now that they've sent more knights to Elbaf, some with deep ties to Harold, even Loki doesn't know all the details. Doesn't know all the details about Harold's dealings in the Holy Land. I can fill you in if you want. That won't be necessary for you now. Wait, hold on. Let me see that again. Hold on. That won't be necessary for now, Yasan. We need no further reason to protect our country. So, I mean, one, you niggas not gonna do nothing to the Holy Knights because none of y'all got conquerors. Unless Hajrudin's just gonna get a crazy upscale. Hajrudin locking in like he about to do something. You not about to do nothing. Look, I like Hajrudin the man. I think Hajrudin the man is a good lad. He's got good spirit. Good, comes from good stock, right? Ida's son. He comes from good stock. He's a good man. But he still went extreme diff with Mark Weiss. Post time skip. That wasn't that long ago. Dressrosa was a couple of months ago. It was a couple of months ago. You're just a good lad. That's it. You ain't nothing else. And it's funny because I know people are saying the J is silent, but we mispronounce names on here for sport. So it's Hajrudin. We might just call him Drew. For real. Drew Holiday. Even though it's Hajrudin, to me it's Hajrudin. He's a good. You call him Drew. Yo, we call him Drew. Yo, trust in Druden, bro. Big Drew, dog. Hey, listen, we call him Big Drew. I'm cool with Big Drew, dog. He's tall. He's tall. That's it, bro. Yo, Druden is kind of cold though, for real. That's a cold name. I might name my son Druden, for real. That's a cold name. Drew is way better than Hajrudin. I ain't gonna lie. We calling him Drew. Drew is tough. Exactly. That's Big Drew right there. All right, so we got a new nickname. The agenda continues. Now, if we get a Drew upscale, then all of a sudden we up. Drewski. Why did they call him? You call him Drewski is so stupid. Or Drew McIntyre. Oh my god. Oh, hell no. There's 666 viewers in the chat. Sorry, we bind that in the name of Jesus. We don't do all that here. No, let's get a 777. Anywho, let's keep going. Sorry, we've gone full ADHD. We're not paying attention anymore. Anyway, back to the chapter, guys. I'm here. Just you're seeing me, right? We're here. Cool. Let's lock in. Loki, it seems we both feel the same way about Father. I'm sorry for everything. For the sake of Elbath, let's make a stand together. ... Whoa, that's great, Loki. You can fight now. And there's a dog. What, wrong? What is this? Okay, so this is the Draugr thingy that Kilograms is putting out. The Draugr Nightmare. Whoa. That's one of the monsters that was rampaging up there. They've got a ton of creatures running wild. Where did they come from? Isn't that a Draugr? I never thought those were real. This will be a good warm-up. Go on ahead. I'll just jump up. What in the world is that? What's going on up there? Hurry. Yeah, hurry up, Hajrudin. Well, Hajrudin, but I'm calling him Drew. Hurry up there, Drew. Hey, Loki. We admit we prejudged you when we called you a king-slaying piece of crap. We're really sorry. Oh, well, isn't that nice? They're all saying sorry. Y'all still not gonna do nothing, but that's kind. They're good lads. Especially Gerd, who is baby mama number 2. But let's continue. That's a whole other. Yeah, Drew joins Mega. True. Loki. Drew is part of the cabinet now, right? I will vote for Loki. Hey, watch your mouth, Beam Clash. I know what you're doing. I know, yeah. Anyway, Drew for Vice President 2026. I'm with it. All right, let's do it. Drew for VP. But this doesn't undo all your other things you've done. Shut up and go already. I don't need to hear you guys say. I don't need to hear you guys yap. Yeah, true. They're just yapping. This is the best. I can move. It's so freeing. First of all, why did he get chained? Yo, Drew D. Vance is crazy. Oh, y'all gotta chill out. Y'all gotta chill out. The chat's lost control. See, this is what happens. You give the chat something, they lose control. You see them? They've lost control. They can't control themselves anymore. He said you started this. I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm gonna keep reading. Rawr. Okay. Hey, Doc. I know you want to take care of me here, but I'm worried about my son up there. Yeah, you make a good point. Be careful, Sanji. I've got it. Weren't you two gonna stay behind? What are you still doing here? She. I'm dying to see you fight. Look at Luffy just farming. Alright, let's show them your power. Ragnar. Squeak. So he brings out the hammer. Nephilim. Oh no, Niflheim. Excuse me. Niflheim. I mean, he's obviously just gonna one-shot it. Okay, so he one-shots it. And then that's the chapter, and now we're on break. I mean, that was always going to be a one-shot. So that's the chapter. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. He froze it. Oh my God. Wow. Sorry, chat. I was not paying attention. Wow, that's cracked. Hold on. Yeah, I know Niflheim. I know because God of War, all my God of War playthroughs coming through. So he used lightning. Is it elemental? I wonder if Ragnar has attacks for every realm in Norse mythology. Niflheim, Jotunheim. Can you imagine? That would be kind of clean. We've already got, but there isn't like a lightning realm, so I don't know. That's interesting. Yes, thank you. I was thinking that. So I was thinking that Guardia voice actor. There is the is it Rats? I don't know. I'm saying Ratota Skier. I don't remember how to say his name, but I remember the little squirrel. Asgard, maybe Asgard actually. But I remember the little squirrel in Ratota Skier. Ratota Skier. Is that, am I saying that right? Ratatoskir. I think I'm saying it right, but it's tough. It's fine. We calling him Ratatata at this point. Anywho, yeah, I remember him. I do remember him from Norse mythology. Oh, it's Ratatosk? Oh, Ratatosk. Okay. Ratatat. Look at the chat just putting enunciation. It's Ratatouille. There it is. It's Ratatouille. That's it, bro. It's Ratatouille. Ratatouille. That's it. We're calling him Ratatouille, man. We're calling him Ratatouille, bro. He's a rat. At the end of the day, he's a rat. At the end of the day, he is a rat. So, that is the chapter. So let's do a little yap session, and then I need to watch Free Rent, and then I need to eat because I am hungry, Lord. Anywho. Okay, so we're back. We're caught up. My thoughts. I mean, Loki, obviously anything centered around Loki. Loki is really like my main hook for Elbaf outside of what we had for Loki, excuse me. Loki is my main hook for anything outside of God Valley. So anything involving Loki, I'm interested in. The Ragnar, I think Ragnar is really, really cool, right? Ragnar's cool. The concept of Ragnar is really cool. I'm obviously not a fan of information being withheld from me, but it's really just a classic Oda gimmick. Like, we don't know the devil fruit. He didn't show us the devil fruit. He didn't show us a conversation with Ratatouille, right? So it's just classic Oda. Oh, look at this, but I'm not gonna show you and I'm not gonna tell you, bro. Like typical Oda teasing. Like it's the same thing. I don't really got time for it, if I'm gonna be honest, but at the same time, it's what he does, so it is what it is. I'm just gonna say he did it again. Right? We're just gonna have to wait for God. Who knows? I don't know. Oda always got a silhouette in him. That's it. So, I mean, I'm cool with that. I think the moment with Harold and Loki saying I love you, Harold being a father to Loki, Loki kind of having two good, Harold was kind of an absent parent, but he never hated Loki. And obviously Ida was a wonderful woman. Harold thanking Loki for loving Ida so much, I think was also really nice. It was a really sweet touch. So I think overall, like, Loki and Harold, the ending of Harold is... Harold, in retrospect, is, I would say overall, a good character. I'd say Harold overall is what you would call a solid character. Maybe if you were to give him a rating, I'd probably give him an 8. Right? Maybe even a 9. I think a 9 might be too strong considering I really dislike his decision making near the end, but it was written well enough for it to be an 8. The ending did feel a bit rushed, but at the end of the day, like, Harold was very endearing. I liked Harold a lot. I think he was very interesting. I think near the end he kind of petered out, but obviously he had to go. You said Odin's still better. I completely disagree. Completely disagree. Harold clears Odin. Harold clears Odin, man. Wow. Clears Odin, man. Clears Odin. Like it's night and day. It's night and day. It's Harold and Zero. It's night and day, brother. Harold is a 6 out of 10, just like OP overall. Hey, man, that's a little aggressive. But did you watch or you read it stream? Yeah, no, I did. Guardia. It's just on Patreon. It's on Patreon. Since I was late, I just watched it and put it on Patreon. Odin is more written like a legend, not a real person to empathize with. But that's exactly my point. Harold is a legend, but Harold, we also saw the person that Harold was. Odin, you never really got a grasp of who he was as a person. He was kind of more of just this, I'm Odin and I aura farm. And that was really just about it. That's how I absorbed him. Now, other people can, at the end of the day, like, reading and absorbing material can be very subjective. So how you view Odin is fine. How I view Odin is he insists upon himself. That is what Odin is. Odin is the definition of he insists upon himself. And you know what? I ain't got time for it. So Odin mid, Harold cold, Conqueror's coding being the thing that's actually going to stop the Holy Knights and God Knights is like, yeah, okay. I mean, it's to be expected. It wasn't really anything creative, right? It's kind of like, all right, well, I guess that's it. It was definitely more of the, I guess that's it. That was the view. Shanks. Why did Shanks capture Loki? Why was he chained up? Did we even address that? Was it for show? Like, I'm confused. Why did Shanks capture Loki? What was the reason to do that? Why not just let him leave? What was the point of that? I guess it's a mystery for another day. The Lola proposal? I guess not. But he captured him so he doesn't get killed. Who is killing Loki out here? Looks like Twitch is getting cooked. Yeah, it looks like Twitch is getting cooked because I didn't see nothing. And we're still good on YouTube, so. Looks like Twitch is getting cooked. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Twitch. I don't know, but we're chilling here on YouTube. Let's read some super chats. I'm sure I got some super chats here. We have Roberto Figueredo, $5. It makes you wonder what happened to all the soldiers that were with Loki. Could he have left them on another giant island, or did they die? I think they kind of just went back into their service. I don't show up as live on Twitch. That's annoying. I'm also not wired right now, so that's probably why. I probably need to wire my connection again, so that might be another thing. Shout out to Sorcerer Supreme for becoming a member. Sorcerer Supreme, I saw you ask the question. I won't be doing Berserk live reactions. Current Berserk is just not something that appeals to me right now. We have Meacham 28 for $5. Sanji ordered to protect an old man. It's over. Rip Gaban. That's toxic. Vegapunk wanted to die in the first place. So come on, man. Oh, it's the okay, that makes sense. Seems like Twitch is having problems, which is weird. That's the other dono, and then we have Papusa Monkey for 21 months. John Twitch, here is your tax. Stop the bodega, por favor. I'm trying to watch this. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Jay almost got off screen. I almost did, man. They're trying to get me on Twitch. What else? Is there anything else that fascinated me? I mean, there's the Horcrux The Horcrux and Emu theory is very interesting. Will that actually turn into something? We don't know, but I'm curious about that. Let's see. And we talked about that. We talked about that already. But I mean, again, like the Holy Knights still are. I mean, the concept of them a little mediocre. But if the idea of Horcruxes is a thing, then I guess that's kind of interesting. Obviously, Ragnir. It's a squirrel. Is it a hammer that turns into a squirrel or the other way around? Right? Did the squirrel eat the devil fruit to become the hammer, or did the hammer eat the devil fruit to become the squirrel? Like, which one is it? I don't know. So that's pretty interesting, or is it just a magical item? Because I remember people telling me something like that. Emu is just an upgrade of Moria agenda. That's actually funny. What if Emu's actually just Moria the entire time? Imagine the big reveal is that Emu is Moria. Get it? Moria. It makes sense. See, I be thinking. Yeah, it's peak. Kazuki Emu? Why not? Moria became a Kazuki out of nowhere. Why not? Why not? The Florian Triangle Shadows, bro. It's all adding up, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man. That's true. If Emu is Moria, then it's Kaido upscale. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I think Emu's Moria. I think that might be what I'm. I think that's it. That might be the next agenda we're pushing, chat. Emu's Moria. Who else has shadows? Can you imagine? Yo, you know what I'd really love to see? Emu using Brickbat. If Emu uses Brickbat, I'd be all in. I would change my entire tune on Emu if he used Brickbat. If he used Brickbat, I'm all in. I'd say Emu better villain than Doflamingo immediately. Just use Brickbat once. That's all I need, bro. That means Odin stocks are even lower because he's also related to Emu. Exactly. Think about the head shape. And if he has powers over shadows, he can change his shape too. I can see that. Jonah Lex, you going on a dangerous? Yeah, I don't know. Why is the YouTube chat having a 58-second delay? You need to ask YouTube because I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I couldn't give you an answer if I wanted to. All right. I'm gonna stop the stream here solely because I need to eat and I need to get free rent out the way. So we're gonna stop the YouTube chat and then I'm gonna stream back on Twitch so we can watch some free win. Free win. Free win. Free win. Free win. Free win. Anywho, yes, guys. Big news. The agenda report cards. God Valley Edition has arrived in the mail. After many months, it is finally time. The agenda report cards will be back. This is going to be great. I know this is a big day for all of us. It's a big day for all of us. Agenda report cards. They're in the mail. So I will be setting up a stream soon to get that started. There's a lot coming for the channel. But I'll keep you guys posted. More updates will be coming. Look for your community posts. If you're not on my Patreon, sub to the Patreon already. I don't know if there's even a stock market thing or not. Oh, God. Man, it's been a while since I've done this, bro. I feel like I just clocked in a shift. No, there is not a report. No, there isn't. Great. All right, we're leaving. See you guys later. I'm out. Bye, and I'll see you guys for free rent. All right.